Hey everybody, welcome back to this video. My name is Eric McGrew. I'm with Eric's Tree Service in Montrose, Colorado, and today I am going to go over the Kuhl Relik Hoodie, is what they call it. And I'm going to talk about why I bought it for tree service and why I'm taking it back. Alright, so I want to be very clear and upfront. I don't think that this is a bad hoodie. I really actually like the hoodie in a lot of ways, but in many ways I'm not real fond of it, which is why I'm taking it back. So as a tree climber, I bought this hoodie for a number of reasons. So let's go over those first.
So one of the big reasons that I bought this hoodie, and you'll see here why it says it, is that it has the 2-zipper system, which I'm actually pretty fond of after having just worn it for a few minutes. And also it has the 5-panel sleeve design so that it moves a little bit more freely, and it's water wind resistant with Ripstop Softshell material. And it is all of those things. You can see the fabric there. It's kind of a check. It does stretch pretty well, you know, as well as can be expected for a ripstop material. And I didn't feel uncomfortable wearing it in general. And this is that 2-zipper design. So if you have an underlayer, here, let me straighten this out. If you have an underlayer, you can have it on the first zipper, but if you're just like in a t-shirt or whatever, you can zip it up on the second and make it a little bit tighter fit on you. And then it has these 2 pockets here, the zip up, and then it has the chest pocket, and then it has the hood up there with the drawstrings and cinches. And the hood has a little bill on it to kind of keep you dry. And then here, of course, is your cinch in the back and that kind of stuff. So why did I buy it? Well, I bought it because it has the ripstop material in it, and it is stretchable. And like I said, the sleeves with this 5-panel thing actually work pretty well. It seems really like it's a decent made piece of garment for sure. Has a little bit of elastic on the ends for your sleeves and that kind of stuff. So I do think that it has a good bit of functionality to it. I don't think that it's a bad design. I think that it is a decent cut for day use. It's about waist length.
So it would be about the length of this jacket here. And I think that it's overall a really well built garment. It is $178, so it's a pricey garment for sure. And for that kind of price, it better do everything I want for that kind of money. And the cons to it for me as a tree climber are the following. The length of it, while a decent length, I could tell with the fleece inside, it's going to start rising up and riding up on my stomach and on my back, so it's more than likely going to come out of my harness, which is more than likely going to let sawdust get all down in my pants, which is going to be uncomfortable. And then also the edge of my harness is going to start rubbing on my hips and my stomach and my back and make me, uncomfortable while I'm climbing. So that was one thing. A second thing is, I really didn't want a garment with fleece in it. Unfortunately, a lot of the hoodies have fleece in them, and I'm not really looking for that. I was looking for more of like a shell option, but I couldn't really find one, or one with some kind of breathe tech material that was not a fleece. Fleece materials for me climbing personally, especially fitted ones, and this one is pretty fitted. I'll put it on and show you a video of it. It's The thing about fleece material is that my t-shirt gets bunched up in there if I'm wearing long sleeve t-shirts because it's a little bit colder day. The sleeves get bunched up when I'm moving and that kind of stuff. So I'm not a huge fan of fleece material on the inside. Like today I'm wearing a fleece, but it's separate. I can take it out if I want. and that's better for me. I don't like working with fleece stuff. The pockets are fleece. When my fingers are all cut up, all the dried skin nicks, pulls on all the fleece material. I just don't particularly like that. So I was hesitant to buy it to begin with, but I didn't know of any other option. And now I found some other options, so I'm actually taking this one back because it's just not going to work for what I wanted.
So once again, I don't think that this is a bad product. I think that there's a lot of good in this design, and if I was looking for a high-end hiking garment or something like that, then I would probably look seriously at this. One thing that it didn't mention on the label that it evidently has is breathable armpits, which is nice. It has these pit vents, which aren't zippable, but it's definitely a BreatheTech material. And as you can see, the back is reinforced here. It droops just a little bit to try to keep it over your pant line and your belt line, and it has a hood on it. Now, I'm not a big fan of a hood. I hardly ever use hoods, and those things end up just getting caught on limbs and stuff for me when they're back behind my head. So, it's not a bad garment. It's just not really what I really needed, I don't think, and I didn't know of any other options until I found another option. So I bought this one, and now I'm going to take it back.
So once again, here it is. This is it on me. This is the first widest zipper, as you can probably see there. It's a decent slim fit. The arms are slim, which I actually like a lot. They're not bulky and they don't flap around, so they wouldn't get caught on stuff very much, but the fleece definitely is something that is not my preference. My sleeves on the short sleeve shirt are all bunched up and I have to kind of push them down inside. But it is a decent length, as you can probably tell here. You can see that it's right at the belt line of my pants. So it's a decent garment for sure, and the quality seems to be really well made. The ripstop material, very, very quality feel to it. The stitching looks good and all that kind of stuff. So if you're accustomed to climbing in some kind of hoodie or something like that, this may really be the best option for you. And then of course the pit vents there. But I just can't get over the fleece in it and the hood. And then I think in the back, even though it's pretty decent, it's going to ride up quite a bit. So I'm looking at some climbing technology that I found that's a quote unquote reasonable price in comparison to this. It's not too much more. And I'm going to show you what it looks like with the zipper all the way zipped up to the other section.
So this is the first zipper, the widest one. You can see how it's got a little bit of room or whatever in it, but it can get slimmer. So this is the zipper on the narrowest setting, the second zipper, and it definitely gets slimmer in the sides, and it would be harder to put an underlayer on under this first zipper, but the second zipper adds about 1 inch in diameter, so you could definitely fit more to it.
So this is on the tightest zipper. You can see there's only one zipper showing, and it definitely cinches up around the sides better. It would definitely be something I would consider for climbing if I was going to keep it, because it would keep it tighter to my body. It would keep it from getting snagged as much. The zipper pockets would be good for that. I just really want something that's going to have a longer tail and try to keep it down inside my harness a little bit more. So why am I going over this if I'm returning it? It's because I think the Kuhl product is a really good product overall. It is pricey, $178. It is water resistant. I don't know to what degree. I haven't tried it. It is it's got a YKK, I think it is, or a YYK, or whatever that zipper company is. It's a metal zipper. It's got 2 of them in there that are adjustable, which is an interesting feature. It does have the pit vents. It does have a hood if you're into that, and it is fully fleeced, and then it has a very slim arm with this elastic band on the end of it, and it is a relatively decent length, because I don't like them to be like super long either, but it's just not gonna work for me climbing. But I think that for some of you out there, it'd probably be a good option. So the Ripstop is definitely something I was interested in, because I have a pair of Dickies Ripstop pants and they actually work pretty good. In fact, I gaffed through the leg on one with my spikes and it just left a very small hole, and it has not accelerated or expanded since that, and that's been months ago, and it's been washed, and I've worn them in work and all kinds of other things. So Ripstop technology for climbers I think is a really good deal. If you're interested, this is the Kuhl, that's Kuhl Relik Hoodie, and you can find them online for some deals sometimes. This one was $178, but I've seen them as low as $107 on a deal. So if you're interested, go by and check it out. Hope this was informative. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.